Can't quite believe we've found this beautiful female polar bear. I say we found her. I had nothing to do with it. It was all down to our incredible polar bear tracker, Morris. But most importantly, between her legs, snuggled up, is a tiny, tiny little polar bear cub. And you can see it's so tightly snug in mum. And that's really key, because right now it doesn't have a lot of body fat. That fur isn't that thick. So it's really got to rely on mum to keep warm.
This cub might look small now, but with only a 60-day gestation period, polar bears are born the size of a squirrel and weigh less than 2 pounds inside the den. So this little one has been building his strength in preparation for the big wide world above ground.
Just imagine how exciting everything must be for that little cub. I mean, all it's ever known is a dark little snow den, and then all of a sudden, mum punches out a big hole, and it's got all these new smells and sounds, and the blue sky, and the trees.
She puts up with quite a bit when you have one cub, because that's all she got to play with, eh? She has no little brother and sister to pick on but the mother.
Polar bear litters in the Hudson Bay are getting smaller as declining sea ice means females have less time to fatten up before entering their dens. So if this mother wants her only cub to survive, she'll need to ensure it masters the important game of recognizing which smells to trust and which ones to run away from.
You can see her taking big sniffs into the air. And I'm sure part of that is smelling us, checking out what we are. But the biggest threat to these cubs are wolves, because while she can take on one wolf no problem, the problem is the wolves work as a pack and work together and can separate the two of them.
This mother faces a really tough decision. The more she waits, the stronger the cub will be for the trek. But the mother hasn't had a good meal in 8 months, and if she waits too long, her milk is going to dry up.
And there they go, off on their 40-mile trek to the sea. And that little tiny polar bear cub has the next 2.5 years to learn everything that it needs to know from its mum about how to be a polar bear.